All right. So I'm not the person who runs the show. I'm just a participant, just like all of you. Laura runs the show. She's in charge of doing this, right? But I need to let you know one thing. So you guys wanted to join this group. I said okay. So if you cannot join me, right, at least let us know 30 minutes before so we will not wait for you. So when you don't show up, it really, I'll be very blunt, it pisses me off. It's very blunt. So you have to tell, or you have to say, hey, I can't come. I don't need any reasons or anything like that. So the reason we announce topics, right? So it could give you time to prepare. If you prepare, if you spend like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, right? I'll show you later how to prepare. Use, what is it? Chat GPT and some questions. Prepare. So we are giving a chance to talk. That's already. Laura, that's enough. My sermon is enough. So you start.
So I was wondering, can we try something? Can everybody mute their... I just want to see if there's a difference because I'm hearing feedback.
There's a lot of background noise. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I think it comes from Monty. I can see that. Monty, there is some background noise. Because look at the picture that I see for you, there is some kind of noise.
It could just be the connection.
Yeah. Now it was on you. I don't know. It seems like Monty's talking, even though it's not. You know what I mean? Monty, can you mute your sound for a minute? There you go. That's what it was. So Monty has a. So how do you want to do this? We'll ask her to.
Well, yeah.
To talk.
Yes.
Monty, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Turn it on, Monty. Yeah. Turn the thing on whenever you want to talk, okay? Because there's a lot of background noise. Okay. Laura, go.
Hi, everyone. So, last week, it was Vatsala, Pumi, and I and Jagat, and we discussed social media, and we were talking about the benefits of social media, but also some cons, some things that aren't good about it. I thought we had a good conversation. So this week, Jagat chose the topic commitment. So I guess we can break it down into different categories. So commitment, you can have commitment personally in a relationship, family, commitments to family. You can have commitments professionally at work. And I'm trying to think, you could have commitments if you're religious, if you're religious of anything, you would have commitments for that. So how about we start with professional commitments and what that looks like. So Vatsala, what do you think would be an example of a professional commitment?
Everyone has commitments, and I think commitments are not easy always, and I face so many commitments like personal, social, family, and professional. And professional commitments I work hard on task, and but sometimes I couldn't have much time to spend it, and sometimes I lost my motivational I faced many problems. So, but I try to try to stay calm and slow them.
I have a question. Laura, I can ask questions, right?
Sure.
So what's Laura's specific question was what is your commitment to your work? So tell us, right? You say you are committed to your work. What does that mean to you? Does it mean you just give your time? Does it mean you prepare, you show up? What does that mean? Do you try to get the job done on time? You have to tell us, what does that mean to you?
I did my work. I did my work. I tried to do my work in very.
Work is your first priority? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Is it
Yes.
I'm not sure about that.
I tried my best to do that.
Okay.
So, Usha, professional commitment. What if a person had a job and they were an hour late for work? Would that be an example of somebody who was committed to their job?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Sure. So say you have a job, right?
Yes.
So for example, you are an hour late for work.
Okay.
Would that be an example of someone who is committed to work or not committed?
If 1 hour late, they are not committed to work. That's
Correct.
why they do it.
Right.
Okay.
So I guess what are some other examples of somebody who is committed? So if somebody shows up to work on time, that's an example of being committed. Any other examples you can think
They
of?
work extra time and they give first priority to their job. And if sometime depend on me, sometime I didn't take my lunch because I have so many customers to handle. Then I sometimes don't take full day my meals. And I don't count my time. Sometime I needed to go to work early morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Sometime I full day work that I wake up like 2 o'clock. I will work until 10 o'clock because I'm taking salary. This is my commitment. I have to do. The customer also trusted me, and I have to do these things. I think like that.
So Usha, like you brought up a good point. So you're committed to your job. You sometimes have to work long hours over time.
Yes.
Do you ever feel like your professional commitment gets in the way of other commitments, like personal? Do you feel sometimes that your work commitment takes time away from other commitments?
Yes, totally. Sometimes I don't have time for myself because I give all the time for my professional commitment.
Okay.
Sometimes not enough sleep, not enough food, and everything because we working out country here 12 hours or 14 hours is working hours. Then we don't have time for ourselves.
Okay. So 12, 14 hours. So when do you start work?
I start my work 8 o'clock until morning 8 to night 8 p.m.
Wow.
Wow. And you have clients. So
Yes.
how many clients would you see in a day?
It depends. Maybe weekends we have so many customers, and weekdays sometimes it's a normal, and public holiday is a different, because my job is like a service for customer, right? Then depends on how they coming. If some days are very less customer, some days more customer.
Okay. Great. Thank you. So, Pumi, how about you for professional commitments? Are some examples of somebody is not being professionally committed to their job? Like what are some examples of, say you're working with somebody and they're not committed, what are some bad habits that they might have?
I have experience for the professional field. Then I explain it, my experience. So when I when go to my job, I my working hours is start 8 to 5. Then I attend off on 8 o'clock. Then I start my work. So I think go to the on time. It's workers commitment, and complete our works in a day, and yeah.
Okay, so you
Pumi,
said,
get closer to your mic. It's kind of, it breaks. Yeah, there you go.
so Pumi, you were talking about how you start work at 8.
Yeah,
You,
8.
you are on time and you make sure that you complete all of your work. So would you say, so give me an example of a person who's not committed professionally. So like the first one, they would be late. They would be late to work. So what's another example besides being late? So you say you complete your work. Somebody who's not committed, maybe they
Mhm. So one late, attend the late to the office, then the HR going to notice for a 2 and 3rd time you give the excuse for the late people, and then they notice uh, a note for them that it uh, works, and they haven't done their work in a day, and they had to work after work time,
Mhm.
and they want to their work using extra time.
So there's an HR, like a human resource.
Is. I'll explain. You said
Oh,
eight.
I thought Pumi, you said HR. Maybe I misunderstood.
Okay.
HR means human resource.
Resources, yes.
Mhm.
So does
didn't-
human resources would check people's time?
Yeah, some have a fingerprint option, and some books they issued some books then they can view what their time attend the work and what day of the work.
So, what would happen if somebody who worked there wasn't working? What would HR do?
Sorry.
If an employee wasn't doing their work, they weren't completing, what would HR do?
If they employed work in his work time, then they have a lot of work to the day. They work one day, but they can't skip 2 days because they have a lot of work and it's going to another team. Then they have to complete it.
Okay.
Listen, let me ask you the question. Can you guys hear me all right? I kind of.
I'm struggling. I can make out, but it's hard, but I can understand the gist of it. Yes.
Hey, Manti, you just participate, and whenever you feel like talking, you
Oh,
can
I was gonna ask Monty. I was gonna
ask
ask.
her, but if she doesn't want to answer, you have to skip and then.
Sure. So we touched base on professional, but I was curious. Let's go into personal commitments. So Monty, you have a son. How old is your son?
Sorry, I can't explain it. Today I
Sure.
listen to your discussion. Okay.
Yeah. That's right. So, see, how old is your son? How old is Amit?
Shakir.
He has 2 kids. One is Shakir. Yeah.
Okay, so Pumi, Watsula, Usha. So Monty, she has 2 children. So from a personal commitment, what are some personal commitments that you have that take up time in your life?
I have personal commitment. I think I was 20 years old. That time I make a big decision to take care of my family, my mother and younger sister. Because I start work in 20 years old that time. I have 4 sisters, but I'm the one who working that time. So I have to take care of my whole family that time. I have to support them in money side. I have to arrange for that things because my mom was sick. Then I decide to come to Malaysia for a work because I have to help them all. I have to make their future nice. Then I start to come here and work hard. But I am so proud I have done so many things that age. I didn't think my dreams or my study or anything. I just want to help them. So I decided to move here and work.
So that is a big personal commitment. So taking care of family members financially, that's a financial commitment.
Yes.
Because you're taking care. But on top of that, you have smaller commitments too, right? So like everybody has to do laundry, cleaning, or like keeping up. So Watsala, how about you? Personal commitments.
Yes, I have personal commitments. Sometimes I promised myself to do staying healthy, work hard, and
That's a really good one, Watsala.
learning new things. I always try, learning new things, and
Mhm.
but I sometimes I missed because of the time, and sometimes I got stressed. And always I standing by my loved ones. I taking care of them, especially my mother. Um, she's not in a good condition because she's a little bit old now.
Okay. Pumi, how about you? Personal commitments.
Mm, in my personal commitments for the educational thing, then I if I have a exams or uh, something, then I made own commitment. Then I got that mark, and I got A for this subject or a B. Then and I work hard for them, and then we and in I'm my commitment for the family. Then I help my family members, including all the members. Then I can help uh, some ideas and help in some their works. Then all the way I can help them. Then I can do my best. Yeah.
Okay, great. I heard you very clear this time. Your microphone
Yeah.
is good.
It's something I got closer now we can hear you. So make sure you do the same thing. Yeah.
Listening to Usha and Watsala and Pumi, and listening to whether it's an educational school commitment, a work commitment, a financial commitment to take care of family, a commitment to take care of elderly parents, housework, trying to take time to commit to being healthy, and one word stands out: stress. And so I want stress to be our next topic next week, because
Okay, that's our topic. Good.
because listening to everybody, I realized there's only 24 hours in a day. And Usha, you said you work 12 hours, right? You work 12 hours. You have to take care of, financial, take care of the family. Plus you have housework, taking care of your laundry, your cleaning, everything. Finding time to be healthy and eat properly, and like stress just comes to my mind that like people don't have enough time in the day and it causes stress. So really quickly, even though we're going to talk about stress next week, quickly, Usha, what's one thing that you do to help with stress?
I do pray. I do prayers for my
All right, good.
religion. Yes.
Yes.
I'll pray morning and before sleep. I will pray 2 times. One.
Nice.
I do that mantras.
Okay.
That thing helps.
Okay, good. So prayer. All right. And Watsala, how about you?
Early morning I pray to the universe, and but these days I don't have enough time to do that because of my classes, and I have to make lessons. So it's a bit of stress for me.
Okay. Pumi?
What's the question?
So what's one thing that you do that helps with stress?
Stress release, no?
Mhm.
So when I have exam for the tomorrow, then I'm more stressed, and I can't learn and practice for the exam. Then in my memory, I have a lot of questions building in my memory, and I can't, and I'm nervous for it, and so I want to sleep for that moment, and I want to do another things to uh, things to do some like watching some videos or talking with someone release my stress.
Okay. Good. So, I don't know if that's it, Jay, because it's 11:05.
I have a question or two.
Sure.
So, all these commitments that you guys talked about, right? Are they conditional or are they unconditional? Or do you understand what a conditional commitment and unconditional commitment is? What is a conditional commitment? For example, take marriage, right? People say, I'm committed to marriage. What is that? Is marriage, is it a conditional commitment for a lot of people, or is it an unconditional commitment? Do you understand the question?
Mhm.
Do you think marriage to a lot of people is an unconditional commitment? It is unconditional, they should stay married, right? That's not the case.
It's not
So there are conditions, right? You would stay in a marriage as long as you get whatever you want out of that, right? If your husband doesn't treat you right, if he's abusing you, this and that, those are the conditions. Treat me right, don't abuse me, all that. There are conditions. Do you know anyone in history that you can think of who made unconditional commitment? That means no matter what happens to them, they stayed with whatever that they committed to. And we think of a person who made a commitment like that from history. That means, anything can happen to them. They are not going to leave that commitment. They would stay with it. Can you name some people?
When I help my loved ones, I think it's unconditional.
What is it?
I always stand for them and care for them, love for them.
Yeah, I don't think that it needs to be a special person. I think everybody on this call has shown unconditional commitment.
So what is your commitment? Let's say all of you think you have unconditional commitment, right? Then tell me, what is your unconditional commitment versus Mother Teresa's commitment? You think it's the same? Mother Teresa made an unconditional commitment to take care of the poor. That was heaven. She was in heaven pretty much.
Right.
But she never left.
But there's
Being
But
loyal to everyone
level.
and kind to everyone, I think it's unconditional. And sometimes
I don't think our commitments are like Mother Teresa's. Or take Nelson Mandela. They committed to something. They were
I
I disagree.
You You disagree?
Disagree.
You think you are like Mother Teresa when it comes to commitment?
Not at all. But Mother Teresa, it's a different situation. Like everybody on this call has commitments of their own, like Usha, you know, working 12 hours, financially supporting her family. You know, there's a difference when somebody is like when somebody is in a religious, like I'm thinking of like a monk, right? So a monk does lots of wonderful things for people, but you have to remember that they're kind of they're in a different, they're not in society like everybody else is, I don't think, because their main goal is that, you know, religion. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's different.
No,
They
no,
have to
listen,
focus, they have to
I'm
focus
not
on that one
downplaying
thing.
Usha's commitment, her family, that's a big commitment, right? It is very close to an unconditional commitment. She's doing it for them. So I want you to think about the people that they usually think of who made unconditional commitment, like Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. Their commitment level is far beyond what we, of course, like parents make unconditional commitments. I think every parent that's to me an unconditional commitment, taking care of their children. We can wrap it up before I'm going to tell you all these things. Then Monty, you can turn on your camera now.